Hey,
Hello!
we
What is
are living it up.
living it up, living it up? Welcome to Characters Welcome, the best goddamn show on this side of the rectangles. I'll say it, maybe the other side of the rectangles.
Yes, the rectangle has one side and we're on it. Let's do this. How are you,
Hey.
Eric? You're looking fresh and shorn like an angel.
Yeah, I got a haircut a couple weeks ago now, maybe a week ago. I can't remember. When I went there, the guy asked me if I would let him fix my mustache. That was the
No,
last thing he asked me. He said, "Can I fix your mustache?" Which I think means that my mustache was broken and bad.
you meant he's going to shave it right off. Let me fix this.
Yeah, let me
You,
fix that
bye
fucking
bye.
let me fix that fucking rat tail hanging under your nose. Gross. Yeah, I'm good.
Uh,
I'm doing good. I'm chilling. I am enjoying it just got cold this week. It got really fucking chilly.
I
Horrible,
know.
right?
I felt it. I was out of town this weekend and I returned. I was like, holy shit, this town has gone to hell. It's freezing cold. Everyone is that every year in New York, everyone has forgotten about winter. And the first
Mhm.
couple cold days, everyone's like, what the fuck is this? You
Yeah,
believe this? Everyone's
it's the
very mad.
worst. They all just get
Yeah.
upset all at once. All of New York gets mad. Terrible time to visit New York is wintertime, from what I've heard. There's not a good thing about it. I pulled out
Yes.
I
Until
Go ahead.
you go. I was going to Christmas in New York, the holidays in New York. And now they just opened Times Square for New Year's Eve. We'll be there broadcasting live. We're going to watch the ball drop in character. Tell us who you think we should play and Times Square because Eric and I will be there because that's how much we believe in 2022.
I not only did I not agree to that, I would never do that. I worked in Times Square for 3 New Years at Buca di Beppo Fine Italian Dining. 3 years
Famous
in a row.
hotspot. All the stars come out to Buca di Beppo for the New Year's celebration.
Let me tell
What
you
a
why
perfect.
let me tell you why Buca di Beppo was the most fucky of all of the restaurants on New Year's. They were the shitheads of the whole thing. So you've got 2 choices when you want to see when you're a tourist and you want to see the ball drop on New Year's Eve in New York City. You can
Yes.
either put on a diaper and stand
Yes.
shoulder to shoulder with thousands of other people in the freezing cold.
Yes.
That's one
Set the
option,
precedent. Set the precedent for the year.
and
Shit
that's
your pants
100%
with
true.
strangers.
Those
Yep. Uh-huh.
There's no bathrooms, so those people out there cheering are also pissing their pants at the same time. That's fine.
Yes.
Whatever. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. The other option is to pay $300 a head to sit in one of the franchise restaurants in Times Square, like Bubba Gum Shrimp, Planet Hollywood,
Ugh.
Buca di
Mm,
Beppo. $300 a
You
head.
can just taste the flavors in all three of those great restaurants.
Yeah, straight up.
Mm.
So Buca de Beppo, just like the other places, did it. $300 a head, and you got yourself as much spaghetti as you could fucking not be able to eat because it was gross and watery. And here's the other thing about Buca de Beppo, folks. Notoriously, this is part of their thing. Buca de Beppo, we were supposed to tell tables that like Buca de Beppo comes from like this rough translation of like dad's basement or something like that. And so the vibe of Buca de Beppo is basement. And so it's Christmas lights strung on the wall, it's paintings all over the place, and
Ah.
most importantly, it is no windows. There are no windows in Buca de
Oh,
Beppo.
man.
And if you're a tourist coming to the city, you don't know that. So we would have a Buca di Beppo packed with 400 people being like, where can I see the ball drop? And they
Oh
can't.
God, what a
They
nightmare!
can't.
Like
Every year.
rats in a maze. Yes. Then there's the New Year's Buca de Beppo confetti. It's crazy that Buca de Beppo was like, come on down to Dad's Italian basement. You know, Dad famous in Italian cooking for having the right recipe. That's wild.
It's horrible. Let me say that the last story I'll tell about that is we have a bar in the Buca de Beppo, very small, that has one TV on it. And so we would be like, if you want to see the ball drop, you either go outside where you're not allowed back inside, or you can watch it on the TV. One year we were not able to get the New Year's Eve celebrations for New York. We could only get the one in Miami. And so all the tourists came in and watched Pitbull count us down from Miami.
That's a New York memory right there. Wow.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So that's my story. I know it was a
No,
long, complicated
that's
story, but
I
it's
love
so
it.
annoying.
I spent a lot when I was waiting tables and bartending. I spent a lot of New Year's Eves doing that. And one year I was working in the city in fine dining, And
Oh.
I think someone drugged me. I was drugged. I think this couple who worked at the restaurant, they were leaving town the next day, and I think they tried to pull me into some sort of threesome situation against my will. Drugged me because and I ended up leaving them because I was like, I don't want to do this. And then I was like, I fell apart. I have no memory of the rest of getting home and just like, and I'd only had like a glass of champagne.
Wait, you said you left
So
them because you were like, I don't want to do this. So there was a point in time where you were like, you thought, was it just like, I'm just chilling with a couple and hanging out?
yeah, well, I mean, it was after work. We were all just hanging out, and they were like very near me, and I was like, "Why are you guys like closing in on me? We don't. This isn't what we have." Like worked in the back, and he worked in the front of the house. So I was like, "What are we doing here? This is," and then something happened. I don't know.
Wow. Well, you are looks wise a very Paul Rudd type who is the sexiest man alive. So
Currently, it's coming around for us Ruds. I've never considered myself a Rud, but I'll take the compliment for sure. Plus, it was the kind of restaurant where we wore suits, so I was like, it was fresh. It didn't have all this facial hair. Yeah,
yeah, and you probably didn't talk much, or you only talked about like
much quiet.
restaurants.
Very rarely in character. I was only a diligent restaurant worker. You know.
Oh shit! Well, folks, that was our roundup of why the service industry is horrible. If people aren't yelling at you, they are drugging you.
Yes.
But you're here to see a character show. This is Characters Welcome. We have brought on some of the best and the brightest in Brooklyn, no New York, no the United States, no the world, to put on some fantastical little 3 to 5 minute pieces for you. We've got a really hot lineup, right?
It's going to be exciting. And let's say we kick it off with our very first character of the evening.
Let's say we do.
This is the kind of guy I like to spend time with, and I need to sit down, just pull up a pillow and listen to him speak. Like Buddha on the Mount. Please welcome out to the rectangles, a guy who knows that area.
Whoa!
So, Amy, tell me, where in the city do you live? Oh, Brooklyn? Sure, yeah, of course. Yeah, I know that area. Yeah. Lots of good spots there. Yeah. Where in Brooklyn? Oh, Crown Heights? Sure, of course, yep. Yep, I know the area. Yeah, you got a fucking, you got the Broken Botanical, fucking, you got Union Street Pub. Ooh, you got the Krabby Shack. Ooh, classic spot. What's that? No, I'm not just naming random places. Yeah. No. Places I'm naming are in your area. Yeah. Oh, and Amy, tell me, what fucking street do you live on? Sure, of course. Yep, I know that area. Yeah. You got a fucking, that grocery store with the sticky floors. Fucking, you got the hardware store between the nail salon and the broken ATM. You got the bodega that smells like a swimming pool. Oh, classic spot. What's that? You don't know the bodega that smells like a swimming pool? How long have you lived there? Oh, and wait, Amy, what fucking building do you live in? Sure, of course. Yep. I know that area. Yeah. And what fucking what apartment is it? Oh, sure, of course. Yep, I know that area. Yeah. Yeah, you got fucking you got the 2-week-old pizza in the fridge. Yeah, you got the sloped floors that make everything look like a carnival fun house. Yeah, you got fucking you got your roommate Lucas with the body acne. Classic spots. What's up? Where do I live? I don't know.
Oh yeah! Yo.
Yes.
Peter Walsh.
Wow.
Peter Walsh, everybody.
Yeah, that piece was tight as fuck. That was good.
Love it.
It is flying so fast that I'm like grasping for the words as they're like leaving my brain.
Nah, you crushed it. That was so good. What kind of beer are we talking about, and how many did you just ruin?
So I just opened 6 Coney Island Merman New York IPA. Oh, Merman!
Wow, high end. Those are high end beers to drop.
We're going IPAs for this sketch. Yeah,
I like that. Yeah, I like you clarified that it was Merman, not Merman. It was not It's not Ethel Merman's beer company.
Famous IPA drinker Ethel Merman. She loved. She was early on the craft beer revolution.
Oh yeah. Not to be confused with the Merman State. Yes, of course.
Are you gonna drink any of those? Are you just
I've coordinated with my roommate. I'm like, I just opened a 6-pack of beer, and sort of a celebration is just we're gonna split the 6-pack. So
hell yeah,
So we're gonna have a fun night.
I like Eric. You're really frat broing him. You're like, so you open a lot of beers. You gonna finish these, or what's the deal, huh?
We got a
got a big game today. It's go time.
We got a lot of fallen soldiers there, brother. We got to make sure that they rest in peace, dude.
They're gonna be good, man. They're safe with us, bro. Don't worry, bro.
Good, bro. Let me say,
a lot of hard seltzers laid out there. Just saying, make sure you finish those. Truly, so they're the high end shit. Because we splurge here in Chi Delta.
What part of New York are you in, or are you in New York?
I'm in Crown Heights, so I thought I'd stay with what I know. So I'm in Crown Heights. I moved here like a couple months ago now, and love it. But yeah,
I'm in Crown Heights as well. Where are you?
I'm on. Wow, it sounds like I'm not living on this in Crown Heights. I'm in Rogers Ave.
Nice.
So,
I know that. I know that area. That's cool. Yeah, I live sort of near there.
Yeah, I love it. Near Franklin, got some good food spots. I love it. It's my favorite place.
That's great.
Honestly, yeah.
I had a visceral negative reaction to the pointing and snapping guy. That pointing and snapping guy is so you just sent me every time you did that. I was like, I fucking hate that.
Wow. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's nice. It sort of commands attention, and then it makes sure that it shifts it right back to you. Like, hey,
you're Manchurian candidating me, Justin, into doing.
Is this triggering for you, Eric? Finally, I have my version of this for me.
Oh hell yeah! Sorry, Peter. If you haven't seen the show before, this is a POV. I'm looking at your butthole, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah, part of it
looks good. I'm glad.
Yeah,
part of doing the show is a free Eric casual colonoscopy. And you're good.
I'll let my MD know that I'm set for that.
Please do.
You should be good for the next few years.
Yeah.
Peter, you said you recently moved, right?
Yeah. Moved. Okay, now I think what qualifies recently, I guess, is
solid Q. I would say, personally, I'm saying
7 years.
7 years.
Okay, so 7 years. I am under 7 years.
Great.
Good.
But I am. I did move here in April, so that is. That's recent. Okay, that's recent.
Time is weird right now. Also,
no. Honestly, this sounds like total bullshit. I can't believe you're bringing this. I just moved energy to our show when you moved in April.
Get him out of here!
You're out of here.
Peter, do you have anything you want to promote or plug? You got anything exciting coming up?
No, I'm just kind of making videos, making some comedy, and yeah, if people want to check out my my Instagram page, got some stuff there. But yeah, just writing stuff and making stuff, having some fun.
That's the way to be.
That's the way to be. It's at Peter Loves Fun, LUVS.
Hell yeah,
Peter Loves Fun.
It's true.
That's great, man. Thank you so much for being here. Enjoy your 3-beer split. Enjoy those Ethel Mermans. Maybe we'll see. Oh, I also want to say those are 12 ounces, right?
Yes.
I don't have to talk about this, but I think that I've had so many 16-ounce beers now because that feels like the normal. Looking at a 12-ounce looks like a child's.
Oh yeah.
Drink.
Oh man, the flexing continues. Oh yeah. I only drink liters.
Let me pull up the sleeves and let's freaking talk about this, dude. I'm so sorry, Peter. You're so great. You were so funny. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, guys. Peace.
Great. See you, Peter.
See you, buddy.
Very fun.
Don't you agree? 16-ounce beers are kind of the norm now, right?
It's a pint. You want to have normally a pint is sort of what it is. But I'm a country boy at heart. Grew up in upstate New York, so canned beer, your classic 12-ounce canned beer,
12-ounce
is sort of that's the
Well,
standard in my mind.
I just think it's funny that beers went like the idea of being like, I'm just gonna have one beer went from like a 12-ounce of a 4% alcohol watery thing to a 16-ounce of like a 9% triple double dry hopped like hog PA. Just very funny that the shit has just gotten fucking weaponized.
Yeah, 100%. I only had 2 beers for our parents. It was like, yeah, that's probably normal to go to like a PTA meeting. And now it's like, wow, you were blind drunk at that.
You are fucked. Oh boy. Folks, if you want to help buy us a couple beers, you could donate to our Venmo. Donate to us at Characters Welcome. You want to switch over to that business account. We are, if nothing else, a business. We are. Ooh, I like this.
Someone is clearly donating right now. That only drops when people really throw out the cash.
That's great. And if you donate, Justin will shout you out and will say whatever you want him to say, even if it's career ending. He'll say anything.
Yeah, it's something. Wow. Oh, we haven't really sort of asked for that in a way. So that's bad. It's a bad idea.
I just mean, but no, what I meant to say was if you post something and and in the comments say like, I, Justin Tyler, am quitting Characters Welcome and am moving my share over to Eric Feurer, rightfully so. Like, that's something that he has to say.
My share. So, yeah, I'm like the Logan Roy here. And this is a huge Succession moment where eventually I'm getting hassled on all fronts by these folks. But no, please, I will read your comment, whatever it is. Please throw us that cash. It's definitely worth it.
Throw us that cash. Do us a shout out, says Aaron. We will if you give us money. That's how that works. So thank you very much. Let's.
Oh, we actually did just give you a shout out technically by reading your comment. So that was a freebie.
You owe us $5. You owe us money. You want to? Let's hit our next character. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea.
I think that's also a great idea. I am just pumped for this next character. We just talked about PTA meetings. I feel like this is a little PTA meeting adjacent. This is a little hot dish that's coming at you, maybe even hotter. Let's welcome to the Rectangles, green bean casserole. Yeah!
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schon, schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch her. Schön.
Hey.
No.
Hey.
No.
Hey. Thanksgiving is back again this year. Green bean casserole is here to say, could you please eat me? No. Nobody ever eats me. And why not? I'm tasty. Look at me. I'm like a bowl of long green fingers covered in everybody's favorite treat, random nuts. What's not to like? Could I at least get a couple of pity nibbles to build up old Greeny Beanie's confidence?
Oh, man.
You know, green bean casserole has quite the history. I was brought to the first Thanksgiving dinner by the worst pilgrim. His name was Beavis Fuzzypuss, and he fled England, not because of religious persecution, but because he was caught farting in soups and then serving them at church. He loved green bean casserole because it reminded him that even the worst beans are still food, technically. He was eventually burned at the stake, not because he was a witch or anything, but just because he sucked. Now I get it. The term green bean casserole is not the most appetizing. It sounds like a blues song that plays in elevators. But I go by many other names, if you'll allow me to rev up your taste buds a little bit. Names like rope salad, vegan Twizzlers, grandma's idea of lunch, healthy cigarettes, and of course, the green giant's nipple hair. Can I consider you officially appetized? Please eat me. Still not convinced? Well, let me ask you this. What's so great about all those other Thanksgiving dishes, Turkey? That shit is just chicken with a good publicist. You want to fall asleep at Thanksgiving? Then have yourself a big plate of turkey and watch Dune. Or maybe you're excited about sweet potatoes. I got news for you, brother. They're just regular potatoes with some makeup on. Or maybe you're one of those people that goes crazy for cranberry sauce. Well, I don't care if it's canned or fresh. Those little devilberries taste like the soap that your mom sells at her pyramid scheme parties. But what it comes down to is, please eat me. I go great with canned beer. Please eat me. Put a little of me on your plate and let me flirt with that stuffing. Please eat me, or wrap me in a dirty diaper at least and throw me at your neighbor's house. Please eat me, or at least put me in the back of the fridge so I can live out every Thanksgiving dish's dream. To be thrown away with dignity on New Year's Day.
I'm not applauding that.
Oh, what?
That is it is so horrible. That was horrible, dude.
Oh, you didn't like my mask?
I already told Jorge to look something up for us to throw in. I was like, what does this remind me of, man? And I
sort of vegetable Hellraiser? Is that?
That's exactly what I said. I said, look up Hellraiser Chatterer for him to throw up. That's exactly what it looks like. Especially with your like big smile under it, being like, "Hello." So
let me be fully honest. I didn't try this out on camera until I just did it. It was scarier than I wanted it to be.
Yo, put it back on. Can we get Justin and the Chatterer next to each other? Give me a big smile.
Side by
Justin.
side?
Yeah. Wait, you need to go to the side, Justin, if you can. Yeah, there we go.
Uh-oh.
Wait, other side. There it is. Wait, a little bit more to the side. We're never going to get this. That's like, yeah, there it is, sort of. It's so nasty. Are you going to eat those beans? Are they cooked?
These are uncooked beans that have been in the fridge for too long. So these beans are gone. I'm sorry to say. If you look close up, they're a little wrinkly. They're little wrinkly beans.
How do they smell? Good?
They smell fine. Beanie. And I'll tell you what, this was a take. I actually don't mind green beans. I like them. Got to cook them right. But green bean casserole is the saddest dish on a Thanksgiving table because nobody wants it.
Nobody really wants it. I just want it for the crunchy whatevers that are on top, like the crunchy onions.
Yeah, you like that's the fancy kind.
Oh yeah, that's a good shit. Carly in the chat is right. There's been like 2 lists in this.
Yeah. I mean, a sentence is
3.
a list of words. In a lot of ways.
Oh man, that was so funny. That costume is so good. It's so stupid.
Well,
you
I'm
really
glad
figured
I
out.
got you.
You have figured out the Zoom like costuming. You have figured it out. It's putting something on your face. That's all there is to it.
Well, I mean, I'll take the compliment, but let's keep in mind I'm the man that just held a shell on his forehead a couple of months ago.
I don't know, and it worked. That's the thing.
It was.
That's the thing.
Yeah, your face is really the stage here, guys. That's it.
Your face is the stage. With that being said, we should move on to our next character because I spent way too much time being obsessed with the Chatterer.
Yeah.
Now I hate that thing.
I'm glad we have that graphic just hanging around now too. That'll pop up. That'll be our new confetti.
That's our new John Arbuckle self-sucking is the Chatterer. There it is. You got so fucking fast, bro. Let's move on to our next character. I am so excited for this one. I feel like I'm going to have thoughts about this, or at least some sort of repressed memories coming to light. Please welcome to the Rectangles a father walking in on his son.
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knock. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Son, I'm so sorry for walking in on you. Listen, there's no reason to be embarrassed, okay? It's perfectly natural. We all do it. We all eat ice cream in bed. A lot of parents wouldn't be cool about this, but I think you can eat ice cream in bed before you're married, as long as it's an ice cream you really love. You want to make sure you're getting the good stuff. None of that cheap get it in a truck hookup the kids are doing these days. If you're not careful, you'll end up with an STD. Second tier dessert.
Yes.
We assumed you were eating ice cream. Your mother found your socks filled with chocolate. Totally okay with me, as long as you're being safe about it. Are you using protection? You don't want any drips to get on your Star Wars sheets. I know it's kind of embarrassing, but I could go with you to buy bibs if you want. Now, here I was thinking you're a vanilla guy, but it turns out you really love the rocky road. Now's the time to experiment, son, now that you're young. Keep your mind open, you know? I didn't think I liked pie, and then your mother gave me pie. And it was good pie. Really good pie. And you may not even like ice cream. You might like sorbet. And that's okay. We'll love you all the same. The important thing is that you always ask for consent before you take a bite out of somebody else's ice cream, okay? Now, you're not watching videos of people eating ice cream in bed, are you? It's never really like that. It'll give you such unrealistic expectations. No natural scoops are that big. I mean, do you really think someone can finish from just spooning? Straight from the freezer? Come on. There has to be a little bit of warm-up. Most people need a little help from a microwave. Boy, I remember my first time, prom night. Right after my date stood me up. I bet you're a little nervous about it melting a little too quickly. Little pro tip for you. Just think of Grandma. She would always scoop a little into a bowl instead of just eating it from the container. Your mother and I have eaten our fair share of ice cream in bed. One time we had a little group action with Ben and Jerry. You know Ben and Jerry. Sometimes we would just have friends over and we would all eat ice cream together. It was crazy. I'm not the young man I used to be. These days I got to take the pill to be ready. Lactaid. Sometimes when we're getting really crazy, we like to get whipped cream involved. I just love licking it off of her. Or her cone, that is. I love eating her sugar cone. That's what I call her pussy.
Noah, how are you? That was so
Noah,
good.
Fred,
How are you?
everybody.
That was really good. That was super tight.
Thank you.
Oh, look, and your is that your Insta, Noah Friend?
Yeah, Insta, IG, and Twitter.
We also have 2 underscores for our characters. Welcome. Was that on purpose or
It
accident?
was Noah_friend was taken. Apparently, There's more than one Noah friend out there, which feels
Not cool.
rude.
Not cool. That's great. How are you doing? That character was super tight. That was really, really good.
Very
Thank you.
fun,
Thank
yeah.
you.
I really, really liked that. Are you an ice cream in bedder? Are you a little ice cream in bed boy?
I feel like I shouldn't be. It feels really dangerous and reckless, but I am an ice cream and better.
Whoa.
Because it's so cozy.
So follow up.
Are-
Do you eat pussy?
I mean, I eat ice cream. in
Harry,
bed,
you
so,
have such bro energy tonight. I can't handle this.
All right,
What
so
is
you're an ice
going
cream.
on here? Eric is
So you're an ice cream
feeling
better.
it.
What's I'm sorry. What's your go-to ice cream?
Oh boy. Ben and Jerry's is it's in there, but I mean the Tonight Dough or like a any of the core ones, anything with a real
you're
good
a
caramel. I don't know.
You're a
What about
decadent
you?
man.
What's your go-to? Are you an ice cream and better? Am I the only one here?
No,
I
have. Yeah, you're not
don't
Justin.
eat
You
bread.
don't eat
I
anything.
can't eat. I don't eat anything in bed. No. I'll eat. But are you eating ice cream? Are you eating ice cream with like in front of the TV in bed, or are you just silently chewing ice cream. in bed.
Yeah, no, I get home from a long day, I tuck myself into bed, and then take a couple scoops of ice cream, put it in my mini freezer
Silently
next to my
fucking
bed,
drink
and go to
it.
sleep. Yeah.
You're under the sheets, hiding from the Lord's
Yeah,
eyes.
it's a little tent action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, my secret, my precious secret. I love. Yum, yum, yum.
I've had ice cream in bed before. I like it. I will say that my dad, one of like my core memories of my father is that he would eat Breyer's vanilla bean ice cream from the carton in bed, and he would dip chips into the ice cream. He liked the salty and sweet.
Oh,
Whoa,
Weird, right?
that's
like a
wild.
normal
Yeah.
chip.
Yeah, he would dip like Lay's original chips into the ice cream.
He thought it was
I
really
can't say I
fancy
do
ranch dressing.
That's probably it. Anyway, he's dead, so who knows if those things are related or not.
A little word of warning from Eric to the fathers out there.
Sorry.
Noah, where are you coming at us from?
I'm coming from Bushwick right now, Brooklyn, New York.
Nice. Great. We're all in the same orbit a
All
little
in
bit
the
here.
same, yeah,
Crown
all in
Heights, Bushwick. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about this weather turning? You got any fun autumn or winter plans coming up or anything?
Oh gosh, I mean, what I think of it is it's very cold.
Yes.
And I work outside in the early morning, so I have to sit out in the cold a lot. So I'm not thrilled. I do.
outside.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing outside in the morning? You a roller
We,
coaster
we,
operator?
Yeah, we like check COVID vaccines for events and stuff. It's a
Oh,
little day job, but it's really an early morning job.
yeah. Interesting.
I love scarves. I love a little.
Whoa.
little snuggle
Wow,
up
big
action.
admission from
I
Noah
know.
late
Is that
in
a
the
hot
interview.
take? I didn't think that was a hot take. I don't know.
What if we got really upset?
Whoa! I didn't know we had a
Love
scarf
scarf.
man over here.
Oh, well. Oh, Justin just stopped.
Yeah, famously.
Oh, no. I've been exposed.
Jorge, that was good.
Jorge, you are on point tonight.
Get that money going. Noah, as the money rains down, you have anything to promote? You got anything exciting coming up?
Yeah, I'm not in this show, but I wrote a sketch for it. Sponsored by is doing a show on Friday at the Players Theater. I have a sketch in it, so I mean, check it out. I'm not going to be acting in it because I'll be out of town. But that, and then just toss me a follow would be great. All the lovely other people on the show as well.
IG.
Toss Noah a follow. Thank you so much for being here. Did I get what you? Oh, you said your favorite thing was like cord ice cream. You like cord ice cream?
Was
Ice
what?
cream with, ice cream with cores.
What?
You like Ben
Yes.
Jerry's?
Oh yeah. No, like a nice. I don't like just like
Hardcore.
Yeah,
Hardcore.
like
ice
an
cream.
ice core. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ice core.
With a
I'm
core.
into ice core. I got you.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Noah. That
Thank you
character
so
was
much for having me.
fucking so good.
Very
Yeah,
fun.
really good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great. We'll see you, buddy.
See ya.
Carly is right. The characters tonight are pure fire. These are some hot bits. Really, really good.
And wow, it's funny you say that. We did get a Venmo from Alex Blackstone with a pure fire symbol emoji as the only comment there, which is easy to say.
Wow.
Not career ruining
Not
by any
career
means.
ruining.
So
Alex,
that's right.
thank you
Alex
so
Blackstone,
much.
gang.
That's really, really nice of you, Alex. If
Shouts
anyone
to you.
wants hop on that, Venmo us at Characters Welcome over on the business side. Yeah, thank you so much, Alex. That's so kind of you. So nice. I was going to say, what is an ice cream with a core if not an apple in a way? I wanted to ask, I forgot to ask Noah what his favorite apple was, if we wanted to bring back Applegate.
Yeah, you did forget.
Apple Clash.
You want to bring back Apple Clash?
Yeah, you did forget.
You want to bring it back at this time? At this time in our lives, the height of apple season, it's like it could get deadly. It could get dangerous. Our apple
Look,
clash.
I don't have to listen to a guy that's about to get pink eye from old beans, okay?
Pink eye.
Old bean pink eye.
What did you say? I can't. It's tied to my neck. I can't get it off. So that's why it's still sitting here.
Is that
This
true?
is who I am now. I need to get a scissor. Noah shouting out Gala and Fiji apples as a tie, I guess.
Those are good apples. I like Fiji apples. I think Fiji apples are B tier apples. Maybe I'll do.
Let me throw this out there. Could you do a Pepsi style challenge on a bunch of different apples and be like, "That's a Gala, that's a whatever.
I would not know probably the difference between like the middling apples, like what I consider middling, like Gall and Fiji. If you put Honeycrisp, Red Delicious, Granny Smith in front of me, I would definitely be able to.
Well, obviously, anybody could tell a tongueless person could tell the difference. Shouts to Balia in the private chat. Repping Granny Smith, my man. Now that's an apple clash. That's right. So let's check the score right now. 2 Grannies, 0 Honeycrisp. I guess if you want to count you, we got 1 Honeycrisp, and then Gala Fiji right in the same category. 1 apple is rising above the rest.
Okay, and if we're gonna count stuff, let's also count the poll from a year ago that 11,000 people voted in, where Honeycrisp won by 6,000 votes. We're just gonna throw that out there as well.
But that was I instantly become like Trumpy, and I'm like, well, the thing with that is you got to check
stop the count. Stop the count.
I've been investigating that poll, and a lot of people are saying that it's not really that, but the apples need to speak for themselves.
Oh boy, all apples taste appley. That is enough. Thank you, Kevin. That's the reaching between the aisles that we need here. That's the bipartisan apple.
Yes, right.
That we needed. Let's move on to our next character. I think. Yeah.
Yes, that's a great idea. Very excited. Go ahead, you.
I am just so pumped for this next character. We have a freaking celebrity in the house. You may have seen them in a movie before, or you may have heard the legend of them. Please welcome Bagger Vance.
Bagger Vance.
Whoa.
Hi, it's me. I'm Bagger Vance. Remember me? I was the magical Negro that helped you win that big golf tournament. You were trying to find your swing, and I'm still trying to figure out why you needed my help. Golf is supposed to be a white sport. And I told you I'm not a golfer. It's the one thing you're good at. Right next to crying to get out of trouble. You were trying to find your swing, and it was bad. Okay, it was as bad as the unseasoned food that you eat. And then I magically appeared. I magically appeared and offered you my caddy services for a non-threatening price. $5 guaranteed. Then you went on to win with my words of encouragement and witty one-liners. And you never paid me. Motherfucker, you still owe me $5. That means you exploited me. Well, I'm back on behalf of all the magical Negroes in the void to demand reparations. That's right, reparations. Yes, the void. Well, that's where we disappear to after we're done serving white folks. The void is the last ungentrified place in Brooklyn. And don't get any ideas. We have a very, very strict no whites policy. Well, we're all down there. Oda Mae Brown, Hitch, even Rafiki. Yes, Rafiki. Simba is white, and that makes Rafiki the OG magical Negro. Yeah, why do I need reparations? Well, when I met you, you were a sad, unmotivated, drunken white boy, and I lifted you to greatness. I showed up like an angelic force to minister your sad, poor soul. That was a lot of fucking work. Reparations. We came up with a list down in the void, a list of demands, and they will be met by any means necessary. We will no longer give your tired ass 2 left feet, just no more dance lessons. Okay, that's all. And no more of this Carlton shit. That's ours. we are done giving you relationship advice. Okay, I talked to Hitch, and he said that Kevin James was a pain in the ass. We will no longer give you ominous warnings. You know, like he's back there. Watch out. Nope, none of that. We're just gonna let your ass die. We will no longer lean on mops, okay, and just teach you shit for the sake of teaching. Okay? We will no longer make you feel like you're the one. Okay? Just like you, Keanu ain't shit. Okay, and those red and blue pills are going to be distributed among Black and brown communities. Also, now we want too much. Then shut your ass up. Okay, and now you're probably thinking, oh, this guy looks really good for his age. Well, I don't have one. The writers didn't give me an age. My character description said, lights up on an interesting Black man with a really nice hat. He's someone who will make white women feel comfortable and at ease. He's one of the good ones. He's the, we never get killed in these movies. So I guess I just got to say thank you so much to all the racist writers. However, we still need 3-dimensional Black characters and reparations. What are you not getting? Okay, listen, here is a math equation that might help you get it. There are 61 magical Negroes in the void, and maybe more, because they still keep making these dumbass movies. Okay? We put in over 200 hours of unpaid work. That's a lot, because you didn't pay us. All right. So that'll be 400 million acres and a movie where we sit on the white girl's lap. She holds our hand. She looks deeply into our eyes and says, you is kind, you is smart, and you is the one. You know what? No. A movie where I get to be the main character, and no. Tyler Perry does not get to direct it. A movie where Miss Daisy gets out of the car, gets in the back seat, and she rides me. And just one more thing before I go. Can a brother get an Oscar for this?
Yes,
Valia.
Oh man, so good, buddy. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good. Very funny. Very nice hat, by the way.
Yeah. It is an interesting hat.
An interesting man with a nice hat. Look at you go. Did you already have that hat?
I did. I had the hat and I wore it one time for something. And then I watched the movie, and then all I thought about when this hat was Bagger Vance. This character's kind of ruined this hat.
That's so funny. You get caught like secret cosplay, yeah. Oh, that's so funny. Are you much of a golfer, Balian? Have you ever golfed before?
I used to work at a country club.
Whoa!
When I was living in DC.
Whoa, wow. DC? What was the clientele of that country?
It was awful. It was, if you heard of Chevy Chase, Maryland?
Yes.
It was a Chevy Chase.
You ever heard of Chevy Chase? He sucks.
I thought you were about to fucking spill the tea.
The man and the city both suck. It was in all the places. I worked in the clubhouse, so I got the golfers after they had finished playing 18 holes.
And drank just 18 beers?
Yeah, just like sweaty, old, and drunk. Like, that's what I got. I got like the 80-year-old that had an IPA for the first time.
Yeah.
Like, this beer's ruined me. Help me. Please help me.
God. It's hilarious. They come in like dehydrated, drinking IPA, and you just like see them just slowly deteriorating.
They're just all fucked. Oh man, yeah. I've never golfed a day in my life. I used to go to the driving range sometimes, but I never went on a golf course. But TikTok recently decided that I fucking love golf, and every fifth video that I get suggested on TikTok on my front page is somebody crushing a golf ball.
Really?
A fun game that'll teach you is a Golf Clash. It's a little iPhone game.
Do you work for them? Do you work for Golf Clash?
No, I just play it sometimes. It's kind of how I know how to play it.
Golf Clash. They finally brought some pain to golf.
Mm-hmm.
I actually really like that. I think that we should do that more. There should be yarn clash. There should be battle of the Earl Grey teas. I kind of want to see all of
Yeah,
it.
and make it edgy. I grew up in the country, like I said earlier, but there was a golf course across the street, and we had hundreds and hundreds of golf balls that were sliced into our yard.
What would you do with them? Just play with them?
I would throw them at stuff, each other, trees. That's about it. They're like summertime snowballs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Golf balls are a high commodity.
It's true. They're
like those like Titleist Pro V1s. They're like $60 a case or something like that.
Holy shit! And it doesn't make you better at golf, right? All those guys.
I mean, like they're. I don't really know the difference. It just says like Pro V1X, and you just see them all just like scattered around the golf course because you can't go get your ball. It's just bad form. You look cheap, which I'm.
That's crazy.
Golf balls are the new crypto. Value's going up. I've invested a lot of my money in just regular golf balls.
In just regular golf balls? In meme golf balls? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Good for you. Balia, do you have anything you want to promote? You got any shows coming up?
I don't have any shows coming up. Just my Instagram. Follow me. Maybe I'll put a comedy video up. Maybe I'll...
Hell yeah, dude. Well, this character is really, really fun. It's a banger. I think that if you do put a comedy video up, it should be this one. I would love to see this taped. Thank you so much for being here, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Dope. We'll see you around, man.
Great stuff, Balia. We'll see you.
See you
later, dude. That was fun.
And actually, while we're talking Balia, we just got another Venmo from Samuel Finesilver saying, "Bravo, Balia, we love you."
Hey!
So, shouts to Balia from the people.
How about that? That feels good. I love that.
That's nice.
Some people are throwing some of their golf
Very
stories.
Nice.
Go ahead and add your golf story in the chat if you feel so inclined. I do like putt-putt. Putt-putt's a good.
Everybody's got a golf story.
Everybody's got a golf story. They do. Yeah, putt-putt's really weird because it was like a guy that was like, he just wondered to himself, what if windmills were small? That's a cool thing about putt-putt to me.
Well, I like they were like, what are the biggest obstacles? Oh, am I frozen? What are the biggest obstacles a golfer would ever face? A windmill, a clown.
Yeah, these are all just horrible. Like, what was the thought process behind that? You know, if I was designing it now, it'd be different stuff. It would be economic.
It'd be trees. Oh, you want like an abstract threat golf course?
It would be nepotism. You know, whole three. You gotta get past the nepotism. Actually,
I lost my ball. I lost my ball in depression over there.
like a depression in the ground? No. Depression.
Deep depression. The ball's right there, but I just can't get it.
Honestly, Justin, this is a good. Maybe let's do a duo character of guys that start a new golf course with esoteric.
Two guys pitching. Two philosophy majors pitching a putt-putt. We want to rebrand, all right?
We want to rebrand. Honestly, we haven't done Characters Welcome way back in the day had some duo characters, but that kind of stopped.
Yeah, I think we could do it. I mean, we are sort of doing it right now, so it's definitely possible.
It's true. It's definitely possible. Yeah, I think that'd be great. Hole 9 is actually hole 1, just one.
Hole 1. So you see, you just have to get the hole in one.
Hole in one.
Number 1.
I like the butthole kind of like the guy like doesn't really want to look at it.
Someday, hopefully, we can make a collage someday of all of your buttholes.
You think so? That'd be great. That'd be a great thing for me to accidentally find on Tumblr with all the other weird shit I just accidentally found on Tumblr about me. There it is. Hey. Thank you so much for that trifecta. The pug was a duo originally, Stevie. Thank you. Stevie is the what's the name of the person in theater the dramaturge? The dramaturge of Characters Welcome. We appreciate you, Stevie.
Dramaturge?
Yep, the dramaturge.
The dramaturg, I believe. It's a hard
dramaturg. Not the dramaturge.
We've got turg.
Turd.
The dramaturg.
Dramaturg.
Turd.
The dramaturg. Okay, we have to move on.
Yeah.
I can't do this any longer.
One more. Well, we got 2 more shout outs here, real quick.
Oh, cool.
From the Venmo. We got Will Kozar shouting out Balya the Goat.
Whoa!
A nice $10 drop, so that's very welcomed. And Carly Zeisler throws out Justin best say Honeycrisp is the superior apple.
Justin?
And I don't can't say. Whoa, don't be feature me when I'm saying this apple's.
Oh, Justin, you're a little frozen.
That's done.
Okay, there he is.
I'm frozen because of the apple slander.
It wouldn't let him speak. What's Characters Welcome AO3 catalog looking like? Terrified to know. What is AO3? I don't know what that is. Bye, Mallory. Thank you so much for stopping by. We really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Stevie says I'm going to look at that and tell you. What is AO3? What is that? Now I'm scared.
I don't know.
Oh, God. Well, while we find out what that is, and we're terrified to know how we are represented on another part of the internet, it's a fan fiction website. There's no way Characters Welcome is on that. There's no way Characters Welcome.
Wow.
Buckle up. I guarantee we're not on there.
If it is, Eric, you're part of it. You're 100% part of it.
No, we're not on there. I'm confident that I'm not on there.
Find it. Send us the link. Let's do this.
All right, let's welcome our next guest. What do you say?
Let's do it. Folks, I'm very excited to welcome out a real treat. I'm feeling lucky now that my internet's working better. Please welcome out to the Rectangles, a Lucky Penny.
Wait a second. Hold that bus. Oh, dang it. Typical bad luck Bill. Gonna have to catch the train. Mr. Steelman's not gonna be happy. Oh, look, what's that? A penny? Well, what's that they say? Find a penny, pick it up all day long, you have good luck. Well, old Bill certainly could use some. I pocket the penny, head to the subway, catch my train right before it leaves. Nice, there's an empty seat. No one stinks, no one is religious. I'm early to my job. I punch in. Mr. Steelman isn't a twat. I punch out, head home. My roommates aren't having loud sex. My ramen has 2 packets of seasoning in it. A bunch of cockroaches with tiny suitcases march out of my apartment. Life is good, maybe too good. I head to bed. Both sides of my pillow are cold. Wow! That stinks. That's like pissing on an electric fence. Cockroaches with tiny suitcases. Well, that is just a laugh and a half now, isn't it? Still, I'm not going to leave a penny lying on the ground. Money is money. I have an idea. I buy a scratch off. I win a free scratch off. That scratch off wins my money back. But the next one lands me a cool $1 million. I quit my job, change my name, celebrate, cocaine, booze, 2 edible arrangements. One for me, one for Mr. Steelman. I buy some soup. I buy a suit. I soup in a suit. Play the stock market. Invest in Legos. Meet a girl. Meet a guy. Have a threesome. Meet a threesome. Have a hexum. That's 6 people. I'm in the shitter of a DoubleTree by Hilton washing 5 kinds of sweat off of me when I get the news. There's a new kind of NFT made out of Legos. Wow! Oh! Fuck you, Penny. I know that can't be true. There ain't no bed big enough for 6 people, so no thank you. And even if there was, I would be very happy to give me the penny. I need it. Stock soar. I'm the new Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett wants to be my friend. I call him Warren Buffet. He loves it. I'm a king. My house has a stable. My horse has a boat. I make a Met scoot out of discarded pennies. Call myself Copperman. Sign a 4-movie deal. Marvel sues. I win. People love me. People hate me. I win the Nobel Prize for being so goddamn arrogant. I look down. My dick is 2 inches more confident. I sire 1,000 grandchildren. Every single one of them is named after me. The sun rises, the sun sets, the sun rises, the sun sets, the sun rises, the sun sets. Skies turn red, clouds roll in. It's the year 2099. No one has seen a tree in 2 decades. Heavy is the head that wears the copper crown. I've grown old, frail, but like a sexy muscular frail. I'm on my deathbed. The sheets are so soft. I'm surrounded by my family, also Warren Buffet's family, also a bunch of really cool robots. With my last dying breath, I whisper, behind the Thomas Kincaid. I'm dead. Somewhere the ghost of Mr. Steelman can finally rest in peace. There's a off the wall. There's a safe. They guessed the combo. 69, 69, 68. There's one thing inside. A penny. The penny. This penny. Sorrow turns to envy. Envy turns to greed. Greed turns to hate. They fight. They kill. My empire crumbles. My horse crashes his boat. Lego gets bought out by Connects. They reboot the Copperman franchise and it sucks. My dead dick becomes 2 inches less confident. Those same cockroaches with the same tiny suitcases move back in. My legacy is ruined. History remembers me as a joker, a smoker, a midnight toker. My full name becomes a slang term for a prolapsed butthole. In the future, children are taught what hubris can do to a man and they reference me. Bow! Better not chance it. There it is.
Eric Feurer, everybody.
Oh, boy, that one always gives me an aneurysm.
That's a good one. I noticed you've updated it to our modern times a little bit.
I do it because you know what it was? It used to be I invest in Legos and Trump is building a wall out of Legos. And now there's new NFT Legos. So that's it. That was the update.
You know, it's the modern touches. It's the light touches. It's the light touches that do it. Good.
It's true. It's true. It's true. Okay, good. Stevie, we've got an update. Stevie looked up my name and got 0 hits on the fanfic website, which is, let us try our hardest to keep it that way, everybody. I'm just throwing this out there. Let's make it so that you can look up Eric's name on sex websites and you never find anything. We would love that. I was responsible for the echolocation gift set. Oh, Carly, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Looks like Justin's having just a kiss of trouble on his end, but that is okay. Carly says, no, get on AO3 and write the Bad Luck Bill and Mr. Steelman backstory. Okay, we love that. We love 3 words, bog bird drabble. Now, we don't want any... Get my puppets out of your mouth, everybody. Get my puppets out of your mouth. My puppets are pure. They are clean humor. I would argue that my entire repertoire on the Characters Welcome website is child safe. You could sit your kids in front of it and they can watch it. I do have a kind of a funny story about that. My mom lives with my sister in Maryland, and they're always asking like for stuff that they can watch my content. And I'm like, you can't watch any of it. I won't let any of you have it. Just finishing a story up here, Tyler. And my reverse mermaid character was the first thing that they could watch. And so my sister showed it to my...
That's good. I'm still frozen, I think. So this is great.
Okay, that's fine. So my sister showed it to my nieces and nephews as like the only thing that they could show that like Uncle Eric does. And she said for weeks afterwards, they would run around the house being like, blah, 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 just making, gurgling yells of extreme heartache. Thank you so much, Jorge. That's the one thing that will be my legacy as Uncle Eric that I've gifted to my older sister, is having her 4 children run around the house gurgling yells of extreme heartache. Isn't that such a dream? Gosh, I could talk about that for hours. Thank you so much, Jorge. Let's get a little bit of that in there. Being a bad uncle, that's what I do. Folks, we have some good news and we have some horrible, horrendous news for you tonight. The good news is we had fun, and we have another character to show you. The bad news is it is our final character of the night. And Jorge, you know what that means? That means that comedy is over, folks. There is absolutely no more comedy after this. If you were planning on turning this show off and watching something silly on Netflix or hopping on TikTok or getting on YouTube or even saying something ironic to your partner, don't. I'm telling you right now, there's no more comedy after this. Comedy is over, okay? Do not laugh. Comedy canceled. We're just going to have to be okay with that, and we're going to have to sit on our big fat tushes and wait until next week when comedy gets uncanceled, okay? We have an agreement. So let us all, folks, welcome out our very final character of the night. I'm really excited because I was talking a little bit about Buca de Beppo. I'm sure that I'm going to love this character, and it's going to be very kind to all of us in the service industry. Please welcome a server at a brunch place. Yay!
How we doing, ladies? Have we eaten here before? No? Exciting. Well, welcome. My name is Amber, and I am not your server. No. No, I am your number 1 bitch. Okay. I am your server though. Like I do work here. Okay. This is gonna be fun. Let's go names and drink orders. Yeah, starting over here. What are we doing, sis? What? Mimosas all around. Beautiful. Love that. And your name, Laura. Okay. Courtney. Mackenzie. Okay, fuck you, Mackenzie. Your eyeliner looks insane. That cat eye could cut glass. Ugh. Okay. Orders in, sluts. So for specials, we have a burrata Benedict, and then we have like a highbrow corn cake thing. It's the whole thing. I don't really feel like saying it. How are we feeling? We need more time. Do we have how are we doing? For sure, okay, whenever you're ready. Okay, extra holidays for Courtney. Oh, yes, love that. Okay. Okay. Okay, honestly, Laura, I'm gonna stop you right there. Yeah. The corn cakes taste like booty and not in the way we like. Bad gal. That's a terrible choice. I'm not gonna get that. You know what? I'm just as your ride or die, I'm just gonna like order everything for you guys. Okay, no allergies, right? I'm not listening. I'm just gonna sit down. Okay, done. That's done. I should really check on my other tables. Yeah, we are so understaffed. Trav, oh my god. I feel so bad for him. He's in the back. Trav's the cook. Yeah, we fucked last night. What are you thinking, Amber? Okay, do you guys see this table staring at us over here? Like, what the fuck? What is this? Yeah, I feel like I can be real with you guys. I just I'm not feeling my 100% today. Just like physically, I popped like a handful of Plan Bs this morning, and then I was rammed by a city bike on my way here. So can I have a sip of that? Thanks. This is great. I feel like we're really connecting, and like my therapist has been ghosting me recently, so I have no one else to talk to. Oh my god, we should share locations. What? Laura, no, I don't know where your food is. Oh, by the way, I heard you guys talking about your upstate trip earlier, so I went ahead and submitted a time off request. Honestly, though, if it doesn't get approved, like I'll just go anywhere. My manager can just eat a bag of dicks. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Oh my god, do we want Molly? I have a plug. Trav!
Yes.
Lola
So
Davis,
good.
everybody.
Holy shit. Oh my
So
god.
fun.
Lola,
And
that is like, oh god.
The perfect capper to us opening the show, talking about working in the restaurant industry for so long.
Oh, god. Who's that? Can we see that hunk and a half right behind you one more time? There he is.
Trav?
Yes.
There he is.
Trav?
What is this? What is this image behind? What kind of a place? Is there hay hanging from the ceiling?
Yeah, this is that's like the veranda.
It's themed. It's a manger themed Christian Jesus restaurant, clearly.
It's true. It's true.
Christmas. It's Christmas brunch or whatever.
Christmas brunch.
You're getting Christmas mimosas. You have worked obviously a service industry job before?
For sure, yeah.
Do you work brunch currently?
Nope, just have been to brunch in the past and have felt like my server was just sort of aggressively trying to be my friend.
Yeah. I would say that is that what kind of server would you say you are if you had to classify yourself? Are you like
it depends on how many coffees I am into the shift, because I feel like I can get that way.
Yeah.
But I like to be real with people too.
Yeah. Because there's some folks that here's what I was going to ask is if you're the because this is a very specific kind of server. The server that gets down on one knee at the table and it's like hey, God, I'm getting a phone call. Forgive me.
Wow.
The server that gets down on congratulations, Eric, I fucked up. The server that gets down on one knee at the table and it's like it gets under you to try to like be lower than you and it's like, hey guys, how's it going? How's everybody doing? I cannot stand that.
You don't like that? Let me be straight with you. You guys gotta get the filet mignon. I know it's the most expensive thing on the menu, but it's definitely
we're gonna love that. Is that the kind of server you were, Justin?
No, I was definitely like getting to know people and whatnot, but I'm too like I don't want anyone to be uncomfortable ever in my life when I'm around them. So I'm always like gauging any table's interest and then morphing into whatever they want. Is that healthy? That's a
I feel
healthy
like
quality to have.
I
That's
think
so
that
healthy.
there's no part of therapy that would uncover any reason why that
Yeah.
happens to you. I don't think.
Yeah, therapy. What's that? Don't need it.
My type of serving was, it doesn't matter if I had one table or 10 tables. I always was playing catch up. I was just like the wide-eyed server that comes on and is like, "Hey guys, like, I'm so sorry." Like,
I'm drowning. I'm drowning here.
I was so fucking bad at it. So bad at it. Lola, would you say that you are a good server?
No. I don't. I think I'm really not good at serving, which is why I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it right now. It can be good money, you know, depending on the place, but
Yeah.
I think I'm just kind of a nervous wreck, so it doesn't go well for me. I'm like you. I'm like running around
Just
just
like
like you got something like an hour ago and I was supposed to get you something. I don't know what it, like,
No idea what it is.
you know. And now it's time for your checks.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I was such a waiter. I liked it. I was good at it. I like it because it's like there are like 15 problems you have to solve. Then you slowly solve them, and then you go home with money. I was like, this is great. I don't have to think about it ever again. In and out.
No.
Looks great for you, Justin.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, it's just a different mentality. I am bad at other things. I could never temp. I like working in an office. I was like, I hate this. I'm bad at all of this. This isn't working. That's why I was always in restaurants.
Nah, see, I would be there. I would take my work home with me. I would wake up in a cold sweat and be like, "Table 6 never got their butter. They are talking about me right now. They're talking about me. I know they are."
Right. I feel like table 3 didn't like me.
Exactly. Oh, horrible.
Yeah.
I can't stand that shit. Oh man. Anyway, I hope you're happy doing it right now.
I'm not, so I am happy.
She's not. She's
Right.
out. She's out of the game.
I'm out.
Oh,
of
you're
it.
out of the game. I'm sorry. That's right.
I'm out of
That's
there.
good.
Yeah.
Do you have anything? You want to promote? You have any shows coming up? Anything exciting?
Yeah, I'm co-hosting a variety show. It's Wednesday, December 8th at Mercury Lounge, and you can find that info, the poster, super fun poster, on my Instagram.
That's great.
Mercury Lounge. That's such a cool spot to be doing a comedy show. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's exciting. They don't normally like do comedy shows, so we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be a bunch of people shouting out their band that they expected to see during your show.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna crush it. It's gonna be great. That's so exciting. And thank you so
Skull
much.
kickers! Where are the skull kickers?
Thank you so much for being here.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing the
We'll
show,
see you
Lola.
guys.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll see you around.
See you soon.
Bye.
Later.
That was great. That was really, really
So
fun.
good.
Justin, I almost fell apart without you here. I'm so glad that you're back.
I had to go just smash my television because it was struggling. So
Well, I noticed that you don't have the green beans around your neck, so I feel like we faked an issue to pull those green beans off.
yeah, apparently the green beans were pulling a lot of Wi-Fi away from my laptop. I don't know how those fuckers work.
Who knew? Let's bring in the best tech in the biz, Jorge, who was doing God's work today.
He really
Jorge,
was
you
coming
crushed
through big.
Yeah, you crushed it today. Holy
love you
shit.
guys. Thank you.
On point, as always. Thank you so much. And thank you, everybody, for watching. That was our show. We want to thank JFL. We want to thank Spencer Griffin. We want to thank you, the fans, for showing up and for popping off in the chat. We want to thank all of our guests tonight. You can check us out on YouTube. You can subscribe. We have new videos every week. You can check us out on TikTok. We have new videos 5 times a week.
Woo, that's a full week, basically.
That's so many.
Woo! And you can Venmo us at Characters Welcome at the business account.
Please do. We will continue to shout out everyone who's dropping that cash. One last shout out in the comments from Cupcakes. I liked it, speaking about waiting tables, because we got to drink and got paid. And that is what I agree with.
That is it. Holy shit. Well, thank you so much, folks, and we'll see you next week. Yeah?
Good
I
night,
hope so.
guys. See ya
I hope
next
so.
time.
Later.
Later.
Boy, that was ominous as fuck, dude.
Fucking better.